Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I am doing a good old-fashioned review for you. And today's video is going to be all about this beauty right here. This is my Chanel boy bag. I've had this bag for about a year and a half now. I purchased this for my 41st birthday, so I got it last January and it is now June 1st. So I thought now would be a good time to do a review video. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that I like to do review videos once I've had the bags for a while so I can really compile all the positives and negatives and tell you everything there is to know about the bags, because I know they can be big investments. And in today's video, we're going to talk about this beautiful bag right here. So I'm going to tell you the description, a little bit of a background, the pros, the cons, mod shots, what fits, and then at the end, like usual, I'm going to recommend to you guys whether or not I think you should purchase it and whether or not I would purchase it again. So let me just give you a quick little story about this bag. So for my 41st birthday, I was on a pink kick and I knew I wanted to get something pink, but there was something about this pink. It was absolutely stunning. It's a light baby pink, but it has a little bit of lavender undertones, as you can see. Not everybody was a huge fan of this pink because it did have the lavender undertones, but I loved it. Now, I knew I wanted this color, and ultimately I wanted the classic flap in this color. I asked my sales associate, she put me on the wait list, but she said that even though I was on the wait list, she had not seen any. So she wasn't sure if she was going to get any. And then I had long conversations with her, like, should I get another classic flap? Should I not? She's like, well, you know, one of my favorite bags is the boy bag. This is what my sales associate said. And coming from my sales associate who works at Chanel, if she says her favorite Chanel bag is the boy bag, it started to get me kind of interested. But the thing that really got me with this bag, I'm not gonna lie, is the color. I told this story before, but I remember walking by the Chanel boutique and this bag was sitting up on the shelf. They had like a glass shelf and it was just like staring at me, and it was like, ah, it was like one of those moments. And it was something about the pink and then the silver hardware together, this combination I just thought was so beautiful. So I ended up pulling the trigger, going for this bag, and yeah, it is just so stunning. So this bag, I got it in, I know there's like a new medium, an old medium. This is a medium size, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's the old or the new. I did get it in 2022, so I assume it would be considered the new medium, but I will be honest, I had ordered an organizer for the bag and I ordered the wrong one. So I'm still trying to figure out if it's the old or the new. I even looked at my receipt and it didn't say it on there. So sometimes Chanel can be a little confusing, especially when it comes to the Deauville bag as well. It's like tag says the small, but it's the medium, and it can be really confusing. So anyway, this is the medium size. I'm just not sure if it's the new or the old medium. Okay, so you can see it has the silver hardware here. To open the bag, you're gonna squeeze it like this and it opens this way. The back of the bag, it doesn't have a pocket or anything like that. It just has the beautiful quilting. You can see at the top of the bag there are two little rings, and so the strap can easily adjust through, which is really nice. And then if you wanted to adjust the strap, right here, it almost has these like little beads, I guess you could say, that you would just pull it out, and it's a little overwhelming, like you're afraid you're gonna rip it, but you won't. You're just going to pull it out like this, and you can see it's a little bead, and then you can just adjust it to your liking. So the strap is adjustable, which is nice, but this is just a little, I don't know, a little cumbersome. I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, I'm trying to put it back in, but you can see that is how you adjust the strap. And then on the inside of the bag, let me share it with you. I do need to order another organizer, but you can see it has one little pocket there. And then I do have a base shaper in here. I want to mention these base shapers. The one thing about this bag, see how it can get a little squishy? This right here, this is by M Boutique. It's a base shaper, and what it's gonna do, it's gonna help you maintain the structure of your bag and maximize space. So it's just a piece of faux leather, and they have a couple different colors. I chose the silver because I thought it would go nice because that's silver hardware. And what you do is you just place it down in the bag and you see how the side is going to expand a little bit, and then you can see it at the bottom there. So I actually like to use both. I like to use the base shaper and I like to use an organizer for my bags, but as I stated, I ordered the wrong organizer, so I have to order another one. And then to close it, this is something you have to keep in mind. It has a hard time just pushing, so you actually have to squeeze it and close it like that. That is a quick little description of the bag. I got this bag prior to a price increase, so I was really excited about that. I want to say I paid around $5,900 for this one, and I think it's well over $6,000 at this point. Now that I told you the description, let me go ahead and let's do some mod shots really quick so I can share with you how I usually wear the bag and how it fits on my frame. Just so you know, I am about 5'3", so let's go ahead and let me back up really quickly. Okay, so I wear the bag 3 different ways. The first thing, you can wear it as a shoulder bag, and you can see how it fits on me. I really enjoy wearing it as a shoulder bag, or you can wear it as a long shoulder bag, as you can see. And then another way that I like to wear it is as a crossbody. And you can see how it fits me as a crossbody. But I would say for this bag, the way that even though I love crossbody bags, the way that I mainly wear it is I really like to wear it as a short shoulder. I just personally think this one looks nicer that way. So those are the 3 ways that you can wear the bag. All right, one of the most important things when buying a bag is obviously what can fit, because why do we carry handbags? Because we want to fit our essentials. So let's go ahead, let's spin the camera around, and I'm going to share with you what fits in the bag. And you will have to excuse me, just a little side note on my nail here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it here, but you will be able to see it when I spin the camera around. I've been helping my daughter with one of her projects, so I have to peel crowns, and the crown, you can see the blue is like permanently in my nail color now. I can't get it off. I've tried to scrub it and everything, and it won't come off. So just FYI, that is what the blue is on my nail. So let's go ahead, let's spin around. I'll share with you what fits in this beauty. Okay, here is the lovely Chanel boy bag. I mean, this color is so stunning. I can't get over it. Again, I'm going to share with you what fits. These are some common items that I typically carry. And so again, to open the bag, you are going to click the clasp like this, and it opens this way. And you can see the inside. Again, I have a little stain there, but there is a pocket here, which I don't really use too much. You can put a card holder in there if you want. I do have a base shaper, which I mentioned a little earlier. This is wonderful because it is going to expand the bag a little bit, and not only that, on the side, it's going to keep the structure. I will put a coupon code up on the screen if you want to save a little bit of money, but it's just really nice to open the bag up. So let's start with a phone. I'm filming on my phone, so here is a case. I have the iPhone, I was gonna say XR, but I have the new iPhone, the 14 Pro. So that fits in there nicely. I have a little card holder, and again, please don't mind my thumb here. I was helping my daughter peel crowns for a project, and I cannot get the crown off, so don't mind that. Okay, and then I have my little Chanel flap case. You can see I was in love with this color, and that fits in there nicely. Then I have a little Bastia. This is great from Hermes. If you are a coin person, you can see that fits in there. I also have my key clay. I did a recent unboxing of this, and you can actually pop this back here if you wanted, or you can put it on top. Then I have some little Chanel hand cream. It's actually a face cream, but I use it as a little hand cream. I have a lipstick. This is Indian Rose from Tom Ford. Pop that in there. And then this little guy is cool, like if you're going out and you don't want to put your purse down, it just kind of hangs. It just kind of sits like this in the bag, hangs on it. It's really cute, so I'm gonna pop that in my purse as well. But you can see this bag surprisingly fits quite a bit. It fits all of your essentials. Some of you asked if a mini pochette will fit. A mini pochette will fit, but it's going to take up most of the room. Actually, let me grab one and I'll show you. Okay, I took everything out and I got a mini pochette, and you can see the mini pochette will fit in here, and actually there is a little bit of room. So if you wanted, you can put the little key clay there.
You could put the little purse holder. So yeah, you could actually fit a lot more. Let's see if we could squeeze our phone. Could squeeze the phone in there. So yeah, this is a really, really spacious handbag. Then you close it like this. You can see the side. So yeah, it definitely fits all of your essentials plus some.
Okay, so as you can see, the bag does fit your essentials, and it really is nice too if you have the base shaper from M Boutique, because it is going to expand. I do have a code for 12% off in case you're interested. They have all sorts of base shapers. I have one for my Chanel 19, I have one for my Chanel Walk, and if I could recommend, if you have a Chanel Walk, I feel the base shapers are especially good for those because they're really going to maximize the space. So I'll put the code up on the screen and down below in case you're interested. Now what I want to do is I want to share with you the pros and the cons, and I do have a pretty lengthy list for both. So let's start on a good note, and let's start with the pros. I have to say, one of my favorite pros about this bag, and let me caveat this by saying it's probably not the best reason to buy it, but it is the color combination. In my opinion, it is something about the combination of this beautiful pink and this hardware that just goes together so beautifully. And I will be honest, if it wasn't for my sales associate mentioning the boy bag and me seeing this on the shelf, I don't know if I would have gravitated towards the boy because it just was never my style, but I really, really do love the looks of this color combination together. It's so beautiful. Okay, another thing about this bag is it is a very classic piece. I feel like the boy bag is going to be very similar to the Chanel flat bag in the sense where it's going to be around for quite some time. Before I got this one, I was torn between the flap, this one, or the Business Affinity. And even though I liked the Business Affinity and I thought it was cute, it was a seasonal piece, and I thought to myself, well, you know what, if I'm going to invest the money, I would like to invest in a classic, and I really truly believe the boy bag is a classic bag that's going to be around for a long time. It really is. Another thing about this bag is it is versatile in the sense where you can wear it casual or you can dress it up as well. I have worn this bag with a white dress. I'll wear it with this dress here, but yet you can also make it very casual. The one good thing about the boy bag, even though it is a very casual, edgy type of bag. So if you're going to invest the money, you want to know that it's not just a bag that you can only wear on special occasions. This is a bag that you can definitely wear quite a bit with any outfit. It also looks really nice with like a white t-shirt and jeans. Dress it up either way, and I think it is so beautiful. Another thing, and this might be debatable, but I do feel like Chanel bags can be good investments, especially with all of the price increases. Now, I know that's up for debate. Not everybody feels that handbags are investments, but for me, I personally feel like it is because, perfect example, I bought this bag for $5,900 and now the bag is like well over $6,000. Who knows what this bag will be in a couple of years. As long as you take good care of your bag, you should be able to definitely get your money back. Another pro about this bag is it's my sales associate's favorite bag, and the reason that's a pro to me is if you have a sales associate that works at Chanel, she has probably seen and tried all of the bags. So if this is one of her favorites, that has to say something, and that's another thing that kind of pushed me in the right direction of purchasing this bag. Another thing about the boy bag as well is it comes in a couple different sizes as well. I have the medium. It also comes in the smaller size, and there might be a size bigger. I'm not sure, but you know, I did have my eye one time on the one size smaller. It was so cute. I want to say it was in black. It was really edgy, but I told myself, no, you're good. You don't need it. But I like the fact that it comes in so many different colors. There have been beautiful caramel colors for all the different collections. They come out with a lot of new colors and sizes, so you have your pick of the litter. Another pro about this bag is, as I stated, not only is it versatile in the sense where you can wear it casual or dressy, but it's also versatile in the sense where you can wear it as a long shoulder, you can wear it as a crossbody, you can wear it as a short shoulder, so you can wear it multiple ways depending on what suits your style best. You guys know for me, I am a crossbody type of girl, but if I'm not in the mood to wear a crossbody, I can wear it as a long shoulder. It's just very versatile in that sense. It also fits your essentials. As you could see, it would fit a phone, it would fit a wallet, it would fit everything you need. And I do also really like how it's easy to adjust. I don't necessarily mean up top, but I mean if you're pulling it from like a short shoulder to a crossbody, it's very easy since it has these little loops. Whereas you know how if you have the Chanel double flap, that can be a little more cumbersome to pull the chain through. So I really like this here because it makes it a little easier to change from short shoulder to crossbody, long shoulder, very easy. All right, I'm sure there were a lot more pros, but those are the ones that I wanted to highlight. Those are the ones that kind of stuck out for me. Now let's talk about the cons, because with every bag there are some cons, and these are some that I really want to point out, because if you have been on the fence about this bag, I think this is what you need to know. Okay, the first con I do have to say is that when you are adjusting the bag, this is a little bit of a pain. You saw earlier, I mean, it is a neat concept and it looks kind of cool, but not only is it a little bit of a pain to adjust, as you saw, but also these, I'm sure you've heard this from people and it's very true. If you have long hair, beware. My hair has gotten stuck in these so many times, especially if you wear the bag crossbody. Now, there is a trick for it. I have yet to try it, but people have said that you can get those little clear rubber bands and you can put them on here, and that will prevent your hair from snagging on it. Now, if you guys have tried that, let me know if it works. Let me know in the comments, so that way it'll help other people too. But that's one thing I found. It's a pain to adjust, but the good thing is you'll probably only really have to adjust it once to your height. So I don't know if you'll be like adjusting it a lot, but adjusting it is a pain, and then also your hair gets caught in it. Another thing, and this is probably one of the things that really gets on my nerves, is it's kind of a pain to close. And I don't know if I want to say a pain, but for the longest time I would like open it and then I would like kind of like shut it and it just wouldn't shut. And then I've heard, well, because to shut it you have to squeeze it. I feel like that's a bit cumbersome to have to squeeze it every time. And let me show you what I mean. Let's say you're wearing this bag. Let me go ahead and put it on. Okay, so let's say you're wearing the bag. To open it, you squeeze it, you grab your stuff in here, but then see how it just kind of hangs there? And I try to like just push, but a lot of times I'll have to really like squeeze it and then close it, right? Because I don't always want to push on the bag here, because I don't want to get like fingerprints on it, especially if you have a lighter bag. So that has been a little bit of an annoyance for me. If you guys have this bag and you find the same, you know, annoyance, let me know. Maybe it's just because of the color that I don't want to squeeze here, but I find that to be kind of a pain. Another thing I want to mention about this bag too is even though I can adjust it, I do still feel, you see how it kind of like sticks out like that? So it can be a bit bulky if you wear it crossbody. If you wear it as a shoulder bag, it's not quite as bad, but you can see how it is a little thicker, obviously, when compared to most bags. So I like to wear it like this, but if you do wear it as a crossbody, just keep in mind that it is going to be a little thicker. It is going to be a little bulkier. Another con, and again, if you had like a black or a caramel bag, I don't know if you would have the same issue, but I have a tendency to baby this a little bit because of the color of the bag. I am like terrified of getting any color transfer or anything like that. Now, as of now, I haven't gotten any color transfer. It still looks new, but I will be honest, I do baby the bag a little bit because of the light colors. So just be mindful that if you are to get this bag and you do get it in a lighter color, I have a tendency to wear it with other light colors. That way I don't get the color transfer or anything like that. I think the biggest cons to me are definitely my hair getting stuck. Having to open and close the bag like this is kind of a pain, and then the bulkiness really drives me crazy a little bit as well. You have to be really careful. Case in point, I just scratched, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I just opened it and there's a little scratch from my nail. So you have to be very mindful of that as well. And another thing, I don't know what this is, but can you see on the inside there, I have a little stain. It's like a little mark. I don't know if it's gonna pick up. I'll try to see if you see that? I can't get that off. So I wished I would have had the correct size organizer to put in there. So if you do have a lighter color bag, just make sure you get an organizer so you can protect the interior. But overall, those are my pros and cons. I do really quickly also want to go over the wear and tear really quickly before I get to my final thoughts. This bag, I would say, still looks absolutely beautiful. There's no like tarnishing or anything. The chains still look nice. I don't have any color transfer. The only thing is that little stain on the inside. But again, I wear this bag with light colored clothing and I do have a tendency to baby it a little bit. I hate that I have to baby it, but I'll be honest, I do baby it because of the color. But other than that, there is very minimal wear and tear on this bag. I think a lot of that depends on the owner and depends on how well you take care of the bag. Okay, so now we come to the moment of truth, and it's would I recommend this bag? And I think the answer to that is a little bit subjective, and it does kind of depend on your lifestyle. But I will be honest with you, had it not been for the color of this bag, I don't know if I would have taken the plunge and purchased it. I absolutely love the color combination, and that's what drew me in. But I will be honest, when I wear it, I do tend to baby it because of the color. I do find it a bit bulky. My hair gets caught in it. So I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm happy that I purchased it, but this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't know if I would purchase it again. Like, if this were in a different color, I don't know that I would have taken the plunge. I know this is a classic bag, but just for me, there are other bags that I reach for, and there are other bags that are a little more user-friendly, shall we say. And I don't know, the opening and closing of this bag just really annoys me, and the fact that my hair is constantly getting stuck. Now, if you don't have long hair, you might not have that problem, but overall, the bag is beautiful. It fits your essentials. It's versatile. You can wear it casual, you can wear it dressy, but those cons just kind of annoy me a little bit, and had it not been for the color of the bag, I don't know if I would have purchased it again. So I'm sorry, that might be the unpopular opinion, but again, like all of these handbag reviews, my goal for you is to share with you my opinion of the positives, my opinion of the negatives, and then you guys can take all of that with a grain of salt. Now, do I still love this bag? Yes. Am I going to sell this bag? No, I'm not going to sell this bag. I love the color and I have it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to enjoy it, but I don't know that I would purchase it again because those cons just really kind of annoy me, and a lot of my other bags don't do that. So I hope this helped. If you guys have any specific questions at all, please feel free to reach out and I'd be more than happy to help. I know these handbags can be super expensive and I want to do whatever possible to help you guys. So if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you hit that little subscribe button, and I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. And I would love to know your thoughts. If you own this bag, do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Like, maybe the cons can become positives. I am a very open-minded person, so I welcome your feedback. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.